We're going to talk about real estate. We're going to talk about making videos. We're going to talk about the ease and simplicity with the goal of making videos that you can then edit on your phone or your computer. Is that cool? All right. Who here is making videos for the real estate business right now? 1, 2, 3. Wow. Some of us. Okay, not bad. We're trying. Maybe we'll film it. We just got to post it. That's the next step, right? Okay. All right. Cool. Same deal.
Or my 20-year-old tells me that they don't look very professional. I need to edit them a little bit better.
Ignore them.
He hasn't taken that job.
Okay. Yeah. Can you pay them? Can you outsource it? Right. Hey, my name's Jerad. I am a sales rep with Chicago Title. That's my family. That's my wife. I don't know why that photo's up there. That's my buddy Ben. I got 3 kids. My twin girls will actually be 1 year old in a week from now. But hey, grateful to be here. Thanks for having me. Outside of working for Chicago Title as a sales rep, I teach a lot of classes. My background's in marketing. I nerd out on marketing. So today we're going to be talking about video workshop. But if you ever want to have me back again, some other classes that I teach that are popular right now are on AI. I'm teaching a class on all the latest and trends and things that you need to know when it comes to AI and tools. Today we're working on the video workshop. We've also got more of a video marketing class as well that's advanced beyond this. Digital farming. Anyone here farming? One of us? Okay. All right. 2 of us, 3 of us. I show you how to basically take you in your farm area and basically put yourself all over your farm area digitally, whether it's through social media, through ads, through other stuff. And then also just share some of the best strategies on how you can more effectively farm your neighborhood. We've got a social media basics class, which is really just kind of like a mastermind session where you bring your questions and we just answer them. Basically, I just did one of those the other day. Facebook and Instagram ads 101 class. That's a fun one. That's where we show you, I know Jeff knows this, we show you how to basically digitally stay in front of your database, your sphere, all your people for low cost $1 a day, literally $1 a day ads. So you have this omnipresence. And then, and this was a popular one back in May when we all had our property values increase, how to appeal your property taxes. Today it's video workshop though. So guys, quick 20-second spiel. At the end of the day, I work for Chicago Title. I understand you all have title companies and partners that you work with. And the skinny on Chicago Title is this: we're the biggest, we're the oldest title company in North America, which I do believe matters. But what really matters is cheesy, but it's just true, is it just comes down to working with great people. We're going to take care of you. We're going to do a great job, right? Who are the right personality fit that are just going to take care of you. And then beyond that, I don't think that's enough, right? I think then we want to continue to support you, and that's where I can come in and help you, whether it's with your marketing, your farming, tools, resources, video marketing stuff, right? Contacts, right? Like I'm going to share a couple video editors with you today that might be valuable to you that I outsource my content to, or like whether you need like a website guy. So just think of me for like all that other stuff beyond just closing your transactions. So who the heck is this title guy up here talking about video? So I used to run a boutique company where we did video production, social media, advertising, and it's just become a passion. I've been making videos since I first got my hands on a JVC video camera when I was 14 years old. And it just kind of sprouted into something like this. Well, guess what? This is a studio that I used to have with all this fancy gear and equipment. And it's great. It's fun. It's cool. But what I even found for me with the objective last year was I want to put out more video content, right? And I like making videos. But what I found was having all this, right? Having this entire setup and then taking the time to go into the studio, turn it all on, set up the lights, set up the microphone, and like then sit down and actually record just took too much time, you know? And I do believe that there's a time and a place for this and hiring people that do this. But then I also believe that there's videos that we can create that can be straight up off of our smartphone, right? Because our smartphones are so darn great now with the camera quality. If you've had one, you know, in the last 5 years, they're so good. So all the content that I put out, like I'd say 95% of that, anything I film is on this smartphone right here. And it's selfie with a selfie stick. And I shamelessly walk around in front of people with it. Shamelessly walk around. I might shoot one over there later today. Just walk around. So this is what I had. And then I realized I didn't use any of this really anymore. So I sold pretty much all of it. And this is what I have now, is this right here. And it's really just my smartphone, right? This microphone right here, they start at $250. You can get them. They're fantastic. They're made by DJI, which also makes incredible drones and other stuff. And then this gimbal right here, which I actually have here with me today, about $150, also from DJI. So that's my setup for $400. I've got my gimbal, right? And I've got my smartphone, and I've got my microphone. Okay. And what this looks like is you just pop on your smartphone right on here. It balances it. That's really the main objective. So if you're taking any video footage, maybe you're walking through a house, you're doing a live video, or if you want to do selfie style like me and be brave in front of people, this is what I use right here. There's a million of these things. This is just the one that I like. Okay. Microphones, honestly, the smartphone, for the longest time, I was just using my smartphone, which is a great starting point. Again, I don't want you to overcomplicate this and think you need these items, but I'm just sharing with you what's been effective for me. You could use your smartphone, but if you did want to step it up a notch, this is the microphones from DJI. This is their new one that they just released about 2 months ago. But it comes with 2 microphones, and it comes with a receiver, which you can see back here on this camera, connects. And it's perfect for if you want to talk or if you want to have one other person on camera with you. It comes with a second microphone. This one is the newer one. I think it was like $320. Yeah. DJI. And gimbal, GIMBAL, also DJI. Yep, you can actually buy them as a package for I think around $400. And this is what I use. Microphones, audio, and in my opinion, is the most important thing when it comes to video. You ever watch a video and like audio doesn't sound right, or like it's the wrong music and it's annoying? You just shut it off, right? So I do believe in the audio being the most important thing. So
when you're watching it on Instagram, oftentimes you don't even have audio on, you're just watching the
sure,
captions, you know?
Sure, that's also a fair point, and we're going to talk about that in a little bit. But if the audio sucks and you are listening to it, you're probably going to shut it off, right? So again, professional background with video and audio and all that. These microphones for the price are incredible, starting at $250. Or if you're not ready to take that step, I'd say let's just make a video with your phone and start there, because the phones do a great job these days as well. All right. Any questions so far? Good? Good. All right, moving on. So next up, we're going to talk about, this is my Instagram. You don't have to scan this, but all my content on here for Instagram under Mile High Title Guy, again, like 95% of it is shot on my smartphone, right? And the rest of it might be professional video from events and stuff. Okay. You guys probably didn't do your homework. We're probably not going to get into this too much because we only have an hour, but I'm going to show you how we can leverage CapCut. I also have a recording of what I'm going to share with you today. But my goal is for you today is we're going to talk about video ideas. We're going to break for 10 minutes and just go and try to film the video. And then what we can do is we can talk about editing the video in CapCut. Has anyone ever heard of CapCut? There's tons of editing softwares out there. I like CapCut. Again, professional background. I used to use Final Cut X. I still do. Final Cut Pro, Final Cut X, Adobe Premiere. I am using CapCut more and more. There's a free version. You can do a ton of stuff with the download for free. And it just has so much stuff built into it. It's got, what's that? It does. We're going to talk about that today. Yeah, we're going to talk about that. And it's got AI that builds into the teleprompter, which no one really, I'm glad you know that, because I feel like it's so hidden in there. We're going to cover that today. And then getting into the AI for the teleprompter. Yeah. So I'm going to show you all what this looks like. And this might even be, I don't know, this might be a part 1, part 2, maybe part 2 as we come back and we edit the video, because usually it's a 2-hour class. But I just want to get you all going and at least get you guys just trying to do something on camera, right? And when I say something on camera, I'm talking about video, vertical, with your smartphone, 90 seconds or less, even better, 60 seconds or less. Let's just keep it short and sweet, right? And something that we could post to social, all right? Questions so far? Good? Okay. All right. One thing we should do while we're here, let's all pull out our smartphones. Let's not get distracted. I know it's difficult. If you don't have an iPhone, please raise your hand. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Wow. There's always a couple. All right. We'll hit the non-iPhone in a second. So actually, you all can try this too while we're going through this. But we just want to bump up your camera settings for video. By default, most phones, including the iPhone, when it records video, it's not recording at the highest quality setting, and you're not taking advantage of the quality that you can do. So why don't we all try it? Actually, you all have a settings, I'm sure, on your phone. We're trying to get to the camera settings within your phone, whether you're iPhone or non-iPhone, and we want to see what those are set on. So if we went into the camera settings on our iPhone and we click on it, you're going to see that it says record video within there. Now, most phones are going to default to a lower camera setting such as 1080p. We want to bump that up, at least for today. Let's bump that up to 4K. All right.
Record videos. We have 360.
Yep.
There's 3.
If you got a fancy phone, if you want the best quality possible, go to 4K at 60 frames per second.
So that just
Oh, 4K, what?
60 FPS. 60 FPS. Now listen, it's going to take way better video, but with that, the sacrifice, of course, is the file sizes are going to be much larger. So if your phone has limited storage, you're going to fill up storage eventually. Just keep that in mind, right?
And you can't really get it.
If it's a big, long video, right, at 4K 60, that's 2 minutes long, probably not. Yeah. But just know, like, this is how you change that. So if you want to use it for today and then bump it back down, by all means, go for it. But just know this.
Can you ever downgrade it to a lower if you can't upload it?
You could compress it. It's kind of like an advanced question.
Well, Tara doesn't mean it.
That, you know what? You could, right? And actually, when we take the video into CapCut and we edit it, it will initially be a large file. When you export it, it will be a much smaller file. Yeah.
But CapCut can take it at that at the
Mhm.
higher.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it can take all the high quality videos, and then when you export it down, it reduces the file size, which is great.
Okay.
Great questions. What else? Good. Okay. So finishing up here on the camera settings, right? 4K would be the goal. And that's really the main one that I would focus on. There's other fancy things in here. I don't think you have to go crazy. I like to record my cinematic video. If you have cinematic as an option on your iPhone, I like to shoot that also at 4K. And that's really it.
What about Android?
I got you. Wait, look at this. So I don't have an Android, but I Googled it. And it says open the camera app, switch to video mode, and then tap on the recording settings to see a list of resolutions. What do you see, Joe? Let me know. Okay.
To what?
Well, that's one. Oh, cinematic mode.
Yeah.
That's the cinematic. Is that enhanced stabilization? Is that right?
Yeah, that's great. Yeah. Enhanced stabilization, cinematic 4K, 30 frames per second.
Should we have this record stereo sound on?
Did you turn that on?
No, it was automatically on when I opened it.
Okay, leave it. Record cinematic. I put that up on 4K 30. Video at 4K 60. Yep, you're good. You're good to go. Yep.
It says tap on the recording settings.
Don't have that? Let me see what you got. Okay. Oh yeah, you got this one right here, FHD. So you got full HD, you got HD, you want ultra HD. You want ultra HD. Wow, and you got 8K 24.
Yes, Android is the best.
Hey man, you want the best? Shoot at 8K 24 frames per second.
Okay.
That's gonna be the best quality. Yeah.
So which one?
Big file size.
Should be like IMAX.
Unless the iPhone users don't have 8K.
Which one did you pick?
I did. If you want the best quality, as you go to the left, the better the quality it gets.
Okay.
So you got Ultra HD 60.
Okay.
Yep. How we doing? You're good. You're good. You're good. Yeah. So we just slide to the left, Ultra HD 60. Boom. There you go. Good. Okay. All right. Next up, let's talk about video ideas. So, did anyone here show up with an idea on what they want to make a video on? Jeff.
I've scratched my head. NAR sent maybe some information on NAR. Kind of
Sure.
mixed
Sure.
bag and that's the media is putting out there.
Sure. If you can keep it under 90 seconds.
Cooking show.
Cooking show? Okay.
Yeah, I want
Okay.
to really make it.
Okay.
I want to promote adult prom. We're doing an adult
Okay.
prom.
Perfect.
To be like,
Easy.
I want to be an adult.
Good.
Hey, come to my adult prom.
I love it. Adult prom is fun. So, if you need video ideas, let's break this down. Again, our goal is video is such a massive topic, right? And how I break this down, because people ask, well, what about horizontal and what about longer videos and stuff? It all comes back to what your objective is on where you're going to share and post this video. Okay. For most of us, is it fair? Facebook and Instagram are probably our main social media platforms, right? No? Did I get a no? Yes? Yes. Okay. Right. Well, these platforms are really favoring shorter form vertical content, right? 90 seconds or less, because they're competing with other competitors like TikTok or YouTube Shorts, right? So the algorithm likes that stuff. Also, too, just the attention of just us in general, right? We live in this fast paced environment. It's hard to pay attention. I would rather make like 10 bite size, 90-second videos or less versus like one 10-minute video. Because the way I see it, I've got it broken down into content that's bite-sized pieces of video that I can release more often. I can stay top of mind more often. And also people are more apt to watch and pick up on things versus if I just made a 10-minute video, right? Now, there is a reason why we make 10-minute videos, and that's primarily for YouTube, right? And YouTube has a different purpose. The purpose when people go to YouTube, typically we have intent to go onto YouTube to search for something and sit there and watch it, right? But it's a different purpose. But for most of us, short form vertical video is the goal. Good? Good question.
I want to text people videos. Is that kind of the same thing?
You could text people videos. You got to be careful with the size of the video if you're pulling it off your camera. So you want to make sure that video file is super small. What I would encourage you to do is actually in that scenario, maybe upload the video to a platform, whether it's Facebook or actually even YouTube, then share a link to that. If you're doing one-off personal videos, then maybe you want to look at a platform like BombBomb or a competitor to them where you can send those. Yeah.
BombBomb?
BombBomb.
What's that?
BombBomb. How big?
Teespring.
What's that?
Are they out of Teespring? I
I think they are. Yeah. Yeah. I haven't used them in a while. I used them, I want to say about 6 or 7 years ago. But basically, it's where you can quickly record like videos with the objective of sending those either mass or via one-by-one people. And they keep the file size small through a link so that you can send this through text message or email or whatever. It's exactly like Loom. If you send it via email, it's got like, you guys might have seen it, right? If you get an email with a video embedded in there, it might be like, you might see like the first 3 seconds, which helps encourage people to click on it. It's just kind of like a 3-second like GIF almost. So they have more people clicking on these videos to watch them. That's BombBomb. Yeah. Any other questions?
So one time,
Yeah.
what Joe asked, like I do text. Not that I make a good video, but if I'm inviting something,
Yep.
I give a little like
Yep.
because I think people text more. But I'm not saying it's a good video, but it's just like come to my mixology now, make me drink, and I do text that.
I love that. Yeah.
But it's not good bomb or anything. I just do it somehow.
And you can totally do that. As long as the video file isn't usually too big, because some phones, yeah. Yep. That's what I said. Yeah, you could upload to YouTube, then you could have like a little link, little bit.ly link or something, right? How do you text all that out? Do you do it in one by one? Okay. If you want like I don't want to get too off topic here, but there's an app called Reach. Anyone heard of Reach? Reach, it's like $7 a month. That's how I do my mass personalized text messages. So here's why I like Reach. Yeah. I'll show you real quick. Yeah, you can do as many as you want.
But it still looks like it's coming from you and not like a mouse.
Yeah, so check this out. So let me show you. So this is Reach. It's the green. Again, it's like $7 a month. What you do is you can import your contacts lists. You can do that via uploading a CSV file. You can add that in here. Then you've got all of your contacts in here, right? Then I can create my message over here and I can personalize it. Hey, Joe, right? Hey, Jared. And it will be personalized for each person. Correct. It's merging first name. Yep. And then if I wanted to send this out, right? So I do these for my classes, my bigger events that I really want to push out. I will then. Yeah. That's funny. Oh, so that's what. Yeah. So then you would just select like your group, right? And then you click send, and it will just go. Just put your phone down, and it's just going to roll through each person. And it's an individual text that automatically sends And yeah.
So do you have to like set up a group like I'm doing this family thing, 6 show. So I have like put all the spaces in that correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
So you have to make up a
Yeah. Which I would imagine if it's a big enough group, if it's 5 people, it doesn't make sense, right? Maybe not even 10 people, but if you got a bigger group, you put them all in, you're gonna have to, otherwise you're gonna have to text them one by one, you know?
Okay, question on
Yes.
that. If you put in like, let's say you put in 100 people.
Yeah.
Typically text them, but you're sending out a text. You only want to do it at 8. Can you select the ones you want, or
Yeah.
automatic?
Yeah, you can have as many groups as you want. Like you could segregate the group. Yeah. And you don't have to do it on your phone. You could like the fastest way to do it is on your computer. Just take that file as like a CSV, just delete the ones you don't want. Then you upload it online. I've got a tutorial on it. Send me an email and I'll send you the tutorial. I always share this. I have a rule. If someone asks me the same question 3 times, I make a video. I have a video. It's about 5 minutes. You can learn it. Yeah. Yeah. Cool. Cool. Good. Good. Yeah. Yeah. And I didn't mention this, but it comes from your phone number, right? So it's not some random number. It's your number. Yeah. Yeah. Cool. Joe, good question. Look where it took us. Okay.
Thanks, Joe.
Thanks, Joe.
Word of the day. Thanks, Joe.
All right. Moving on here. Okay, next up. So if you don't know what the heck you want to make video ideas on, let's just think for a second, right? You're all in real estate. You probably work with buyers, sellers, investors, whatever else, right? There's all these commonly asked questions that you get asked all the time, right? My move is this. I have a Google document and I write down like reach. That was a question I wrote down at some point. And it's just an ongoing list of bullet points of just things that real estate agents ask me. And I'm like, all right, well, here's my list of content that I need to make, right? So, and then every once in a while, right, I've got time to make a video. I'll go outside or somewhere and I'm like, all right, let's make a video on this and shoot it. You probably have the same thing. It could be simplest things as like just basic keyword terms like what is title insurance? What is earnest money? You know, you could get into value added stuff. 3 things you need to know. It's April, like 3 things you need to know before you sell your home, right? In the spring or whatever, like all these things that people want to know. I'm a big fan of like value-based video content where you just give away nuggets of value. Okay. If you are completely lost still, use ChatGPT, right? Or whatever AI GPT system you use, right? What I said, hey, I want to create short form vertical videos that are 90 seconds or less. I'm a real estate agent. I want to provide value in these videos, answering commonly asked questions by people who are looking to buy, sell, or invest in real estate. Provide me with 25 video topics that are based on the most commonly searched for and asked topics in real estate. So that's what I typed in. And then this is what it gave me. All right. Gave me 25 things. Now, on this topic of creating video content in general, I'm a big believer in creating evergreen content. All right. So what is evergreen content? That's content that's not going to expire in a month from now, in a year from now, in 5 years from now. Because if I'm going to take the time and effort to make something, I want to use it forever. I want to put it out there on all the platforms forever. I want to use it as a resource and bring it back whenever I want to share with someone and really get the mileage out of that. Okay. So that's where I like to focus. And if you're lost, I would encourage you to focus on stuff. You make it once, it's going to last forever. Right. So it gave me 25 ones. Some that I started that I liked were top tips for first-time home buyers, the importance of home inspections, common mistakes to avoid when selling your home. That's a hot way to word that, by the way. Anything with mistakes, right? Nobody wants to make a mistake, right? Fill in the blank. Common mistakes for blank, right? Don't do this. 3 things to avoid before doing this, selling your home, buying a home. People like to watch that stuff, all right? How to choose the right neighborhood. Benefits of homeownership versus renting, preparing your home for sale, tips and tricks, the pros and cons of buying a fixer-upper, understanding property taxes, right? Hot topic with Colorado, everything going on. Real estate jargon explained, terms every buyer and seller should know, right? What's cool too, like you could say, like maybe I like this one, 23, real estate jargon explained. I could then say, hey, give me like 25 terms for number 23, and I'll just spit it all out, right? So don't use your brain, just use this. You know? Okay. I'll do it all for you. Okay. So then figure out what your topic or idea is. Now you know what you're gonna maybe talk about. So then I'll send this out after. You don't have to scan this. So then the next step is going to be creating the video, right? So we got two options here with creating the video. We can either try to think through what we're going to say, which, you know, takes some time to figure out. But if we came here with a plan, like hopefully something we're talking about where we know what we're going to say. But I understand it's hard to get jumbled. But if we're still completely lost, we can rely on something such as a teleprompter, right? So let me show you a teleprompter.
Can I go back?
Yes.
So like once you've done GPT and you choose a topic, you put more into that, like what are the most like you know what I mean, keep asking questions.
You can. Yeah, you can go down the rabbit
So
hole.
you have, yeah.
You go in the rabbit hole. All right, I don't like that. Give me a new one for number 2 and 3. Oh, give me this, right? Then you can even say, right, hey, give me a script. Give me a script for this, 90 seconds or less, and we'll give it to you, right? For the longest time, actually, that's how I used to teach this class, was I'd say, here's your script, and then we would copy and paste it into a teleprompter app, a free app, literally called Teleprompter. But now I want to show you something that's pretty cool, which I know we were talking about for a second, is I'm going to mirror my phone here, not to Jeff's MacBook Pro, Jared's MacBook Pro. There we go. Okay. So that editing app that we talked about earlier, CapCut, okay, it's right here. And you can download this again to your phone. It's completely free. And when we open up CapCut, I'm going to show you this. Watch this, everyone. All right. Don't download it right now. CapCut, when I open this, it's going to load. Once you log in, it's going to take you to, you know, your profile or whatever. Skip. Cool. This is the home screen of CapCut. You can edit within CapCut. You can do so many things. You can take templates of like trending clips that automatically edit to a song, and you can basically steal that edit and place your video clips or photos into it to then make a quick video, which is really easy. Yeah, a lot of it's in the free version. Yeah.
Do you have to pick the song or do they pick it for you?
They can pick it for you. You find the song, right? So you could say, hey, like, check this out. I've done this before. Say, hey, I want, I want to make a video, and I could type in like, I don't know, real estate video templates. And then I could start going through these. I don't know. Let's click on this one. Right? If I want to make a quick listing video, or if I wanted to do something like this, you find the one you like. You then just basically click into it and say use template, and then you can replace all of the clips that are already edited to the beat with your own clips. So super easy. So I'll use this for like little vacation video recaps of like photos or quick clips. So if like you're in a hurry, right, this is a great solution right here.
You can do a combo photo video.
Yep. So I can just like start clicking stuff, right? I go like click this, click this, click this, click this, click this, click this. And it's automatically going to edit it, right? To, I don't know what I'm clicking on here. I did a dodgeball charity event. Y'all have to compete next year. I did a dodgeball charity event. We had 12 real estate teams. All the money was raised for charity. So this was yesterday. So let me just literally throw this in here, not even knowing what this is. And I'm out of clips. Here's one. Those are all video clips. So now it's making my video right now, right? Templates at the bottom. Yeah. Got a little audio here. So, okay, it's making it. It's a little slow, 21%. If it doesn't load faster, I'm going to cancel. But you get the idea.
So you just make sure at your events that you're like taking like 10-second shot.
Correct. So the best way to use this is like press record when you're ready for that shot to begin, right? Because it will take the beginning of that video and then cut it out where it has to cut it out, right? But that's how you do this. So that's a quick, easy way to edit with templates. Getting back on track here. So many things we can talk about. Getting back on track here. At the bottom left, you've got edit, where you can edit stuff. Here's what I want to show you because it's kind of hard to find. All right. Up here, there's some options. There's so much stuff. This thing is action-packed with things to do. We're going to hit this expand arrow. So watch when I click this. Okay. Once I click that, there's all all these other things you can do. There's even AI in here now where it can make the video for you. You can say, hey, make me a video with B-roll, and it will automatically create the video, narrate it. You can choose the voice to narrate it for you, and it will just do it all for you. It's nuts. Today we're going to focus on the camera. So here's camera right here. When I click on camera, it's going to open up me, right, selfie. And now you can see there's some options down here. You got multi-clips and one shot. What that means is if you want to shoot multiple clips and then edit them within CapCut, you can do that. For us, I recommend we slide this over to one shot, which means, hey, I'm just going to record one shot, one video, talk, and oh, that looks cool. And talk and then be done, right? So I've slid it over to one shot.
So you went to camera?
Yes.
And then you went to?
At the bottom, I clicked on one shot. And then you can see it's recording video. That's the button to record video. Up here, they're kind of hard to see, but there's some options. The first one just rotates the camera, right? So front, back, we want it selfie mode. The second one right here is the teleprompter icon. So when I click on the teleprompter icon, see how this appears right here? Boom, right? Today we're going to discuss the 3 most important things. From left to right, there's 3 options. The first one is an arrow. We can take this and just move this up and down. I recommend keeping the teleprompter at the top. Correct, yes. The next one is the AI, which we're going to talk about in a moment. And the last one is a hexagon. And when we click on the hexagon, it allows us to control the speed, slow, fast, of what is being said, okay? We can change the size, big, small, right? If we can't see it, we can make it bigger, right? So that's big, okay? So it was just from a previous project. Yep. Okay.
Okay, I'm back in
Question.
the river. So
Okay,
where are you
back in the
CapCut?
river.
Are you, like,
What's that?
Are you in CapCut?
Yes.
And how did you get to camera?
So I got to CapCut. I went to edit in the bottom left, okay? And then at the very top right corner, there's a down arrow. You see that when that appears? Then there's an option within here called camera. For me, it's right here. You see that? Then I clicked on camera, okay? Boom, now it takes me to here. Now I got to make sure you got selfie mode. Selfie? You see in your face? Perfect. Okay. Then top right screen, second one down is a teleprompter. Click on that. You got it? Cool. Cool. All right, now we're getting to the most important part, which is,
How did you upload the?
I'm gonna show you.
Oh, okay, that's what we're doing.
This middle option with the pencil and the blue circle next to it, do you see that? That's gonna be, click on that, okay? So now, correct. So now this pulled up, from last time I taught this class, this is what pulled up, right? It's gonna pull up something for you that's very generic. First thing you have to do is clear all this out. So at the top right, it says clear all. Click clear all. It deletes everything, right? Now you've got a blank canvas here, blank slate. Now, we can either write in what we want, copy and paste what we want, or, my favorite, use AI to write the script for us, right? So bottom left right here, I'm gonna click AI Writer. And now, what should I write my script on?
3 reasons why people should list their home right now.
Yes. Good job.
I was gonna say,
I like that. It just doesn't know what month we're in or what market we're in.
Advantages of listing your house in
Spring.
spring versus waiting until summer.
Okay, let's do this. 3 advantages of listing your home to sell in the springtime versus the summertime. Okay, submit, analyzing. So here's what it's gonna do. It's not perfect. I think this gets us about 95% of the way there, right? So here's what it says. Hey there, folks. Today we're gonna dive into the fascinating world of real estate, explore the advantage of listing your home for sale in the springtime compared to the summertime, right? Firstly, let's talk about the spring season. Spring is a season of renewal, right? It's too long, okay? I would then say either edit this down or I would try to change this up and do it again, right? 3. It's not that good yet. It's not that good yet. ChatGPT is way better. I know that they're working on it. So I would come back here and probably do this and try again. right? But usually when I'm doing this, I usually remove the intro paragraph and the outro paragraph. It's just fluff, right? And I could just say, hey, I'd get right into it. Hey, thinking about selling springtime versus summer, here's three reasons why you should sell in the spring versus the summer. And then just go.
You don't just delete.
Just go.
Yeah.
You got to get right into it in that first sentence, otherwise you're going to lose your audience, right? Literally, first sentence. Here are 3 reasons you should sell in the spring versus the summertime. 1, 2, 3, done.
And you can just
Right.
delete out of this.
Yep, so watch this. Like I just did it again. Hey there, homeowners, right? I can just click on it and I can just highlight it and delete it, right? Today we're exploring the seasonal differences of selling your home. Firstly, let's focus on springtime. Number 1, gardens and landscaping are in full bloom, showcasing your home's outdoor spaces to their utmost potential. So as the temperature rises, it's time to tidy those gardens. And, you know, this is pretty cheesy, right? At least it gets us there with the ideas if you're completely lost, right?
Yeah.
And honestly, it also just depends on what you write in. Like the last class, I forget what I wrote, but it actually nailed it pretty well. I'm like, all right, let's just use this as a script. But let's just assume like we're all done and this is it. Click save, top right. Click use script, bottom right. Done. And then here's my script, right? So then if I want to record, press the button on the middle. It defaulted us over to multi-shots. I'm going to go back over to 1 shot, okay? And then right, here we go. 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1. Today we're exploring the seasonal differences in selling your home. Firstly, let's focus on springtime. Number 1, gardens and landscaping are in full bloom. This is fast. I have to slow this down. But you get it, right? So then I record. I'm done. There it is. Click save. Okay, and now this is important. You can, once you finish it, I would always encourage you, they try to push you out to social. I would say this option right here, other, those 3 dots, and I would save it as a video to your phone. I want that raw video file, all right? So now, like if I went on my phone, right, it's right here. Here's the raw video file, boom. And then I can take it anywhere I want to edit it, whether it's Instagram or TikTok or CapCut or whatever, okay? But that's how we roll through it real fast.
Okay.
Taught it a few times.
If you want to do like the beginning of the video with you doing something and then you do a couple of other videos, would you use the multi?
Yeah, where it's like clips.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep. I'm trying to keep this as simple as possible.
Sorry.
Totally. Overachiever. Overachiever. Just do one simple 1 shot. What? How to what?
Slow the time.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah.
I struggle with the teleprompter is the speed, because I sometimes I get excited about stuff.
Yep.
That's natural.
Yep.
So there's a really cool app called Blink. Have you heard of it?
No.
So Blink actually will match your voice, so it'll slow
like that.
down. When you slow down, it'll speed up. And I never had, like I can take a video quick because I don't have to go off and start over because this is not.
I like
It
that.
takes me forever. So I didn't know if like, it sounds like you can just go onto that app, save it, and then go back into CapCut and do whatever you want.
Totally.
If you prefer
It's
that.
called
Yes.
Blink.
Yeah.
And I love it because like videos take me forever because I have to slow down, start
Yeah.
over, and this one's
Yeah.
like it'll match me, and like I never have to read it. Almost never.
I love that. And I totally agree. There's a million of them. Blink. I use another one that's just called teleprompter. This is perfect if you want that AI where it's already built in and it gives you the script. If you already kind of have a script somewhere else, then just use your favorite teleprompter app. Like I'll have to check out Blink. Like before I was using the CapCut one, I was just using teleprompter over here. And it's the same thing, right? Yep. So it just depends on the one you want to use. But ideally, the goal with all this, right, the teleprompter is there to help you. I think it's good when you have like those longer videos. But again, like remember, if whatever you write in that teleprompter, you want to sound like yourself, right? So I always say like, if you're reading from a teleprompter, don't sound like you're reading from a teleprompter. You know what I'm saying? Like be yourself, throw in however you talk. And that's it. How are we doing on time? It's 10:15. We got 15 more minutes. Here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking I'm going to dive into a little bit of editing stuff, and then you guys are just going to have the homework of going out and shooting a video. It's a beautiful day outside, right here, downtown. The trees are turning. Look at that. That one's not.
Question.
Yeah.
Would you suggest
I have a listing coming up and I'd like to do a sneak peek. Would you do the multi-clips and kind of show the different rooms?
Honestly, for a sneak peek, I wouldn't. I wouldn't even complicate any of this. I would go live. You know, I'd either hold the phone, right? Or I'd put it on this gimbal right here, and I would do a live video of the home. Which, by the way, if you've never gone live on social,
Instagram Live or Facebook Live?
either one. Whatever one has more of your audience on it, I guess, if you had to pick. Okay? And I would and that's a great first video to do, going live too, is I would just go like this. Boom, 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 boom. And I would go live. I'd go, let's just pretend it's like Facebook, right? Whoops, I'd go in here. I'd go home, right? I'd say down here, let's go live. I'd literally go live right now. And then I would rotate it, and then I would shoot the video.
Can you rotate it mid-video? Like, can you start with you talking?
That's a good question. I don't know that answer.
I don't think you can.
I don't know that. I use another software that allows me to go live on like 5 different platforms, and it's just one direction. But then I could go live right now, and I would just tour the home, and I go like this, right? And I'm like, here's the home, and that's an easy one because all you got to do is show the home and talk about it. You know what to say, and then be done. Just make it as easy as possible. Then you don't have to film clips, you don't have to edit it, and because you're going live, the social platforms love live videos still, right? And not that many people have leaned into them in the last several years. So, yeah, just move slow. Yeah, if you're gonna hold it, just move it slow. Right? But that's what I would do. That's what I would do. I mean, has anyone gotten those notifications? I get them. So and so is going live right now, right? Like
Does it appear? I mean, or do they?
Depends on the platform. Depends on the platform. Some platforms you can post it. Some platforms it's 24 hours and it's gone. But again, it's like you get a lot of eyeballs when you go live. Like you're playing into the algorithm, right? When you lean into what the algorithm wants, it's going to share it with more people. Yeah.
How do you, like if you wanted to put a filter on, say that CapCut teleprompter thing? That's what I was trying to do.
You know what?
To make myself look better.
All right. Well, let's go into video editing, okay? Is that cool? We'll spend the last 15 minutes just touching on some stuff. Okay, let's do that.
So, now I'm gonna back up.
Yeah.
So, when you save it to your phone,
Yep.
or is it better to just save it, if you know you're gonna be editing on your computer, can you just save it to your drive? Google Drive.
Great question. So I would save it to your phone or your drive, either option you want, because here's the tricky part is you can edit from your phone, right? You can. Personally, I don't like editing from my phone. It's like I'm like looking, and I'm way more efficient on my computer. So normally when I teach this class for 2 hours, we shoot the video. We then, if it's iPhone to Mac, we AirDrop it. If it's not that, we upload it to a cloud drive, such as Google Drive or Dropbox, and then we put it on our computer, right? What's going on? We got a field trip. Nice. Okay, so what this looks like is, let's go into CapCut. Or not. Oh, I'm still mirroring. There we go. Let's go into CapCut real quick here. And I'm going to show you a few things. All right. So again, CapCut, you can download it online. It's for Mac, it's for PC, it's for anything. And this is it right here. I open it up. You're going to log in. You're going to make yourself an account. Start with the free account. A lot of this stuff you can do for free. Uh-oh, it's bouncing. There we go. Go full screen here. Okay, so you can see here's some projects I've done in the past. I was shooting this before. Let's see if this file's still here. Oh, come on back. Cancel, that one's gone. Close out of that. Let me see, what about, is this one here? Oh, now it's mad. Yeah, here you go. Let's talk about getting you a web. Okay, so we'll just start from scratch. You can see here when we edit video, really any video editing software system is going to be kind of the same layout and structure. It's basically going to be from left to right, it's going to be a section where you're going to import all your clips, and then you're going to be able to view your clips. Then you're gonna be able to edit your clips. So let's just pretend here I've got a couple clips I haven't edited yet. Let me go into this and grab a raw video. What's this one? If you'd like to send out greeting cards, thank you. Oh, shout out to Jeff on my send out cards. I got this idea because Jeff always sends me his send out cards. Right? So here's my clip. It's just, I share little value add nuggets, things that I think are cool and like. This one's on send out cards. And first thing I did, right, was I just dragged and dropped my video clip in here, right? I now want to edit out and splice out the beginning and the end of it, right? So what I can do is I can zoom in on it and I can select this blade tool, right? And then I can click and I can delete the beginning. So I can now press play and now it plays right into what I'm saying. If you'd like to send out greeting cards, thank you cards, happy birthday cards for your real estate business. Right. Step one is we're going to splice the beginning and then we're going to splice the end of the video clip. And I know I'm going to move fast for this, but I just want to give you an overview. Right. Now I can see here, I finished talking right around here. Send out cards. Done. Right. Now I want to splice out the end of the clip. Right. Blade this out. Next step, captions, because a lot of people, I don't know what the percent is, don't watch video with the audio on, right? So now I can grab music. So again, layout here on things you need to know because this gets very detailed. Top left corner, you can see a ton of different things that you can add to your video. So from left to right, you can add an audio. Another reason why I love CapCut, it's got all this free built-in audio, all of it's copyright free that you can add into your clips. So you don't have to worry about getting in trouble with the social media platforms, right? You can I could type in instrumental, which is what I like to do when I'm doing my talking videos. And then you can go through and find, oh yeah. Just Vibe. The song's called Vibe. All right, cool. I like this, right? I can just drag and drop it down here into the timeline. This is the timeline, right? So this is where you're doing all your editing. You're adding in any of your clips or whatever. Again, we're just doing one shot. Easy to keep it simple. Now I've got a song.
Is the music going to overpower your voice?
Great. Next question. Segue. All right. So now.
A little too advanced.
So now. No, but it's true. It's totally true, right? Because you don't want the music to overpower your voice. So what we do is we click a button. So we click a button. I'm going to show you. Okay. So we're going to click a button. And again, left to right, right? So we've got the timeline. We've got, right, us in the middle. And then up right, we've got features where we can change the video, the audio, etc. Well, guess what? I've selected this audio clip right here. And you can see under here, you can see it says volume, fade in, fade out. We don't need any of that. The one that we want is right here. It says normalize loudness. Okay. This one, normalize loudness. When I click on this, watch this. You can see how all this audio pops up. It means it's too loud. It's not good. When I click on this normalize loudness button right now, it's automatically going to balance the audio down. Okay. Okay. Oh. Right. Okay. So now it should have dropped everything down. It might not be perfect, but it's almost there. Watch. If you'd like to send out. Okay. It's getting there. It's still too loud. It's now brought it down from where it needs to be. The last step is we're just going to bring down the audio. Right. So check this up. Up here, top right, volume. We're just going to drag this down. Rough rule of thumb, you want to bring it down about -20 decibels. Okay, so let's just try it.
Just do that instead of doing the normalize?
I do both. I do normalize and I drop that down. Okay. Yep. So now watch. If you'd like to send out greeting cards, thank you cards, happy birthday cards. Much better. For your it's there. It's not overpowered. Your database, friends, family members. Kind of good though. I want a little bit of there versus silence. I don't want it to take over my voice. Right? Struggling with doing that. Now, same thing. Since we're on audio, let's just finish the audio. Now I'm going to click on this other clip, right? Same process. I'm just going to click on audio, normalize loudness. And again, if there's any like peaking with my voice, it's going to fix it. All right.
So you have to change that for every clip if you do the clip.
Anything where you're talking, yes, correct. You don't have to do anything, but if you want it to sound better, it's a quick button.
Can you pull in
copyright music.
Yep. So yes, you can purchase music or illegally download music and just drag it in. Yep.
What would be the best site to do that? You pull up on
My
Spotify
workflow,
or YouTube?
you know what I do? I spend $1 once I know the song I want, right? And I buy it through Apple Music, right? And then I just drag and drop it into CapCut, right? So I would just take this, drag it in. Good question. Good. Here's what I would say where the premium version is a huge selling point for me is this button right here for the audio for me talking is enhanced voice. You can see here anything that says pro next to it is a pro feature, and you gotta have it upgraded. I think I want to say I pay like maybe $10 or $7 a month for this. So again, you gotta decide if it's worth it for you. But let's just listen. Let's see if we can tell. Cards. You can download the app. You can go to their website. What I like about that, pretty good. I'm using the microphones, but when I click this enhanced voice button, it's now like using AI or whatever to essentially enhance my voice and make it sound even more crisp. And I love this feature. It's one that I always press when I'm making my videos. So it's processing. It's almost there. And it's basically finding my voice. If you'd like to send out greeting cards, thank you cards, hear that? Birthday cards, it pulls it way up. Business, to your sphere, your database, sounds friends, way family members. If you're struggling with doing that, but you want to do it, you want to do more of it, check out the company. It's called Send Out Cards. Shout out to Jeff Morris. Go to their website. What I like about that. Yeah.
And so you feel like you need this microphone, that like, or do you think that just holding your phone and doing voice and then having an enhanced feature would work?
Correct. Yes.
Okay.
Correct. Yes. Yeah, I love that feature right there. That right there was what got me up to pro. Yeah. All right. We talked about optimizing how we look. Listen, let me preface this. We look the way we look. We sound the way we sound. When people meet us, we look the way we look. We sound. But there are features. I'll just show you. Okay. Let's not like go digital Botox crazy to our faces, right? But I will show you how to do it real quick. Top right, right? So there's all these features on the video, the audio. If we go over to adjustment, is it adjustment? No, it's not adjustment. If we go to video, so the first tab, and then we go to retouch down here, that one, retouch, watch this. If I check this box, right here, let's get a good shot of my, set it up. Good shot of me. Let me bring this over, bring this down a little bit. Retouch, I can turn this on, right? And now I can do all sorts of stuff where look at it picked up my face, right? Let me smooth out my face. Okay, see the difference? See that? Right? Even smile lines. I like to smile. Right? We can remove those. Right? So you got to, yeah, so smile lines are pro, all right? Right? Even is pro. Bright eyes. You can even do your teeth. Let me get a shot of my teeth. Right? So where's teeth? Whiten the teeth. Watch the teeth. Watch the teeth. Okay. You crazy?
Let's do the same tone.
Tone. Skin tone. Skin tone. Skin tone. Skin tone. Skin tone. How's that? Is that good? Okay. Right? Back to pasty white. There we go. Right? Brighten. You can do it all. Dark circles. So that's all in there. Some pro. You got to upgrade to pro though for a couple of those. It's in there. If that helps encourage you to get started, great. I wouldn't overdo it. Let's get back on track. I got 3 minutes left. Okay. What's that? It's this app, CapCut. It's all in here on your phone.
Okay.
Yep, CapCut. Yep. Just on your phone, what we went over before. Okay, so last thing is captions, right? Captions. Okay. So really when it comes down to like just one shot video, right? We want to splice the beginning and the end. We want to add the music, and then we want to add some captions, right? That's plenty. And then enhance. And then make my teeth super white, and then we're good. Right? So up here, top left, again, left to right, there's tons of stuff. Text, stickers, effects. Under text, Left-hand side, you can't really see it, but the almost last one down right here, it says auto captions. When I click on auto captions and I click generate, it's gone. This is actually regular. Yeah. Unless you want a different language. If you wanted it in like French, that's pro. But I can do that. Yeah. Yeah. There's actually this video that's trending of this guy who like basically does this and then he's talking for I think 30 seconds and he uses this to change his language that he's speaking, like, and he does like 6 different languages. It's pretty funny. So now look at this. The captions are here, right? Let me bring up this timeline here. And now if I play, send out greeting cards, thank you cards, happy birthday cards. It's there, but it doesn't look very sexy. Okay. So now all I got to do is I have to expand that so you can see it. I can now, underneath text up here in the top right corner, you can see that section of the text that's popped up. I can change the style over here under templates. When I click on templates, I can click between, there's free and pro ones. Guess what? The pro ones are a little bit cooler. Right? All right. But like, here's pro. It's for your real estate business, to your sphere, your database, friends, family members. If you're struggling with doing that, but you want to do it, you want to do more of it, check out the. What's that? What's non-pro? What's a non-pro? Let's do some non-pro. What's a good one that's non-pro? Let's see. It's called Send Out Cart. I think they're more of like the quicker, shorter ones. If you can go to their website, what I like about them is you can quickly set it up and you can send out personalized cards and you can schedule them. These are all non-pro. Non-pro. Just getting the cards. Pro. What's this one? Because I get busy. Non-pro. All the colorings, any one that you click, you can change the color. You can change the text, right? It will default. I personally like the karaoke style. Bless you. Don't hold those in. Where you have multiple words. It's not good for you. Let them out. So I could love. I like where it goes over the word I'm saying. My happy birthday. But if I wanted, I could change that purple to whatever color, red, yellow. Okay. And this does a pretty darn good job. I find the only thing it really messes up is like names, maybe your name or whatever. Then you have to go in and you just change it. Okay. But it will get you 99% of the way there. If you like to. So then that's it, right? Let's assume everything is good. You could send, a photo of your family. Right. Done. Now I just export it. So I go file, export, right? Name it, test, right? Video, highest resolution, 4K. Done, done, done. I don't need the captions. Export. And 70%. So does it keep it in a library there? You can move it anywhere. It's gonna save it to your computer. Right? So now it should be on my computer here, desktop. Test. Here it is. If you like to send out greeting cards, thank you cards. What's your question? The app itself doesn't have a library. No, it does. Oh, yeah. Either way, like, right? Mm-hmm. Signing on your computer or your app, it's going to both the same. Yeah, it's right here. It's right here in this project, right? But here's the deal: is once I'm done editing video, I don't need to go back into this or anything. I usually delete the original video file, and I'm done. I'm on to the next one. So right? Then how do you get it into Instagram? Sure. So now it's on my computer. If I wanted to upload it to Instagram, I could go like this. I could do it from my computer. I could do it from my phone. I could go create, right? Post. I could drag in, desktop, boom, boom. If you like to send out greeting cards, thank you cards, right. Happy birthday cards. Change this to a real estate business, to your sphere, your database, friends, family members. Next, post that way. And then post it, right? Same thing with Facebook. Type it in, blah, blah, blah. CHR, blah, blah, blah. Tag people. A little bit different on the computer, or you could put it back. You could bring it back to your phone if you wanted to. Yeah. This is great. Yeah. Yeah, that's probably a good amount of information. I'll stop there. Yeah, I'll share that with you.